You
All
didn't hear
right. We want to thank you guys for tuning into the Inform podcast. Today is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. We started a little bit later, but we'll just see how it goes. Um,
that?
Before we
Bro,
get into it, Jacob, Josh, how y'all doing, man? What's going on?
guys, what the fuck?
I don't know what he's talking about, y'all.
Man, I've been good, bro. It's good. I'm happy to be back. You feel me? I'm
For
happy to be
sure.
back
It's
again.
13 too young.
Talking
We happy
about
to see you, bro.
that's crazy. You feel me?
Wow.
Y'all heard
But
that,
yeah,
y'all.
I'm glad to be back, bro. I can't wait to dive into this basketball. Just you feel me?
Now to the basketball, you feel me? What about you, Mr. Jacoby Jalape? My bad. Y'all know his
No,
middle
bro.
name is Julape, right?
That's just not how you say it, so I'm not concerned.
It's cool.
But
I'm gonna say it how I want to say it, fat lip ass dude.
come on, bro.
Who said that?
We just talked about.
How y'all
All
been
right.
doing, man?
Uh, let's put it down, bro.
No. All
Just
right.
start.
So
I'm
anyway,
Just
sorry.
start. Just
How
start.
you
We ain't
doing,
got
bro?
time.
How you doing? What's
No,
going on?
I'm good, bro. Let's talk about the fucking NBA. Come
All
on,
right,
bro.
let's go. What were you
Let's
trying
just.
to talk about first?
I think first we should talk about that Dennis Schroeder trade.
Of course.
That weak ass trade.
What do you mean? Do you like? How would y'all rate this like the trade on a scale
4
from
out of
one to 10?
10. 4.
I'd rather wait it like as a
4?
grade. Think, bro.
Okay, yeah,
Be
okay,
honest, bro.
We
Like
just
yeah,
talked about this.
it's
okay,
like
yeah.
a
Let's
C, bro.
let's grade it.
C
Okay, from
plus.
A, yeah, A to F, like A, B, C, D, or F.
I give it like a C plus B minus.
C plus.
It's not changing nothing, bro. Real
You have
talk.
It
to.
Like
deserves the grades that like the spins be getting,
the what?
like satisfactory and like
I'm
you know,
rated it a B minus.
it's
That's
terrible.
no, that's OD. Dennis Schroeder is definitely a good basketball player, but it's just like
They have guards. They
that's
don't. They don't
not
need
even
that.
that. They needed more. This isn't the only thing they can do. So it's just
I mean,
like
no. I totally agree. Like in my opinion, we need a big. When they
I
played
feel
the
like that
Mavericks,
was the first. That should have been the first thing
that
you
should yeah,
guys
that should be the
feel like.
first thing
But
we
I'm
do.
assuming that they got it on lock. But I definitely don't hate it.
No, they don't, bro. Ever since
How
they
you
fired
know, bro?
out,
You in the GM office, bro?
bro. Ever since they
Yeah,
fired
they
our old
really.
GM, and then they put this new GM in, I don't know what the heck this bro been doing,
They switch
but
GMs.
yeah, they fired old dude, or I don't know if they fired him or if he resigned, but they hired a new one like
Huh.
they hired a new one the year before that Jordan Poole and Chris Paul trade happened.
So like last year.
So like yeah, like they switched like in between that time. And then ever since that trade, I've hated this new dude because like what are we doing?
Yeah.
I mean, geez, yeah, that's a little D.
I mean
I
like
mean, I think
we're trading away picks for old people.
They just had to get him off. They was beefing, bro.
I just feel like I think they have good ideas. I feel like they're just trying to get the most out of Steph Curry before they rebuild. I feel like that's the only logical thing I can really think of besides it being dumb as shit that they got Dennis Schroeder.
I mean,
But if you
it's
want the
definitely
most out
not
of
dumb.
Steph,
Like in theory, when you think about it, like the team is still really good. And what's his name? Pods. He's been playing like butt cheeks.
yeah,
So
yeah, that's what I was gonna
they
say.
do need guard play.
And Buddy Hield has been playing like
But
butt.
like how bad?
Ah.
Now
How bad? Buddy Hill can turn it back on. Like
he can but the
I
last
don't think
couple
it's
games,
time to give up on Buddy. He just dropped like what 17 the other night or something.
I
He
thought
had
it was
a
like 27.
well, bro, he had 9.
I'm talking about a couple
the
games,
other
not
night.
necessarily last game specifically.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking.
I'm not saying give up on either of those guys because Pods he's still young. Like this is only his second year, right?
Yeah, he dropped 27 3 games ago. My bad. But yeah, this is his sophomore season.
Yeah. So like he's still young. He's still trying to develop. So I wouldn't say completely like, oh, let's
Yeah, well,
drop.
that's why they didn't trade him. Yeah, that would have been
Yeah,
OD.
exactly.
But it's just I'm just not like okay, like they're gonna win the chip. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Nah,
doesn't really change much. Although
I
he's a
think
really
they'll.
good, serviceable
Yeah,
guard.
for sure.
I
So
think all it'll do is I don't. They weren't even bad. Like I just don't see. They could have done without him. So I feel like if they
yeah,
were gonna do anything, they should have just got a big,
Yeah.
even a half decent big. They just need size. Like Draymond Green, he's just I don't know. Like them triple singles isn't playing it no more.
but hold. I do have a something I want to address. I be listening to a bunch of podcasts, and one of them I don't really like them. I'll be honest, but they was talking about Draymond is like a top five defender of all time
Ever.
based on like
It's
impact.
no, no. I would
That's
say his impact alone maybe top 10. But like
yeah.
if you're talking about defense, God no. Like
I'm
That's
about
what
to
they're
say
talking about defensively.
defensively, I don't think I could put him in the top five. Because I mean, I can name five people in the league right now that's better than him defensively.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm a Draymond hater, real talk, because he be blowing me. He swear he the toughest thing since I don't even know since baby powder if that was ever tough.
that's not
But real talk, like he be
Nah, I
blowing
love
me, but he's definitely a all-time defender.
I
But
love
no,
Drake.
I think it may have been top 10 if I'm being honest, but it was the nerd sesh dudes if y'all ever heard of them. They're literal nerds. And this is a little side tangent. They be blowing me. I was listening to a podcast today. Their top 10 peaks of all time. And they had Bill Russell on there. And they was talking like they watched this dude Bill Russell. They was talking about on the dribble handoffs, he's very obvious. You
bro,
didn't watch.
what?
That's it. They just it be blowing me because they be acting like they watching and they was there and they know everything, but they know what they talking about.
I
Um,
feel like if, if it comes down to numbers, because they brought up numbers, didn't they? When
I'm
they were
sure,
talking
but
about
it's not just
um,
numbers. They don't just talk about numbers because we've seen
well,
it.
maybe like if you do that, which I don't look at defensive numbers like that or ratings or anything. Like, but when I watch the games, he does have an impact, but a top five impact is just brutally
I mean, if
insane.
I would say if we're talking impact, I can agree on impact, but we're just talking about top five defensively,
Yeah,
Like, but
all
on
that's what they were
time.
talking
defensive,
about. Top, they were talking about in like his. Well,
His
I
impact.
guess a mixture of both.
If we're going impact, I'll give it to him. If we're going
Because like
impact,
versatility and being
yeah,
able to guard guards and size up and guard bigs
yeah, I'll give
and
it to
doing
like
that
impact.
very
but
well.
he can't
Impact, I give him
really.
top three.
Oh my God. Um,
What were you about to say?
he can barely guard bigs. He's not a bad defender, but bro, it's
He's a
not.
lot more than a bad defender, even still.
I'm just saying, like size matters at some point, boss. Like boss, bro, stop. But
But I think that
but he's not. If a big is matched up against him, they're not seeing Draymond Green and they're like, worried about his defense.
I mean, but
are
he's
you
proven
sure?
he's
Like,
proven. How about he's
yeah,
proven himself
and
multiple
he's
times
Not
against
not
bigs.
but bro, like I'm saying like how Giannis's defense doesn't get really talked about like that, right? To be fair, like compared to Draymond. Like I feel like I've heard more Draymond
I
defense
I
than Giannis
I guess
defense.
okay.
But
That's
like
the part about the impact though. Draymond's impact is so much greater than Giannis's. That's maybe part of the reason why.
but I feel like it's overhyped. That's what I'm like getting at. Like
You
I
think?
don't
I don't hate it.
I, I feel like cause
Honestly,
like from what I've seen, like most of the time it's a mismatch. So it's either he end up fouling or get away with a foul. I just don't see like he has his moments, obviously. Like he's not a terrible defender, but I don't like when he's in the paint with a big, it's just never good. Like Zion had a night where he was just working Draymond in the paint.
I
And
mean,
he
yeah,
had like,
I mean, there's gonna be nights where Draymond is
yeah,
not
that's the part
good.
I
where
mean, I'm saying like more than often, not like oh he had an off
I
night.
mean, but
Like
here's but you'll
Well,
you'll
yeah,
say that
he's
about a
six
lot of
six.
people, if I'm being honest. You'll
Yeah,
say that about a lot of. I'm talking about you, Jacob. How you'll talk about Rudy Gobert, like every defensive player
no, have you
they
been
get beat.
watching Rudy Gobert recently?
No, I'm not saying right now. When we were talking about that, we were talking about peaks and prime. Right now, he probably has been getting ate up. Their
He's
defense
a
is
liability
nowhere
right
near
now.
as good.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Nowhere
he's definitely
as
a
good.
he
liability.
missed like a wide open layup
He
or something.
his off his oh my gosh. He missed a dunk, three layup. They was on the bench like, oh,
Bro, Ant was pissed. Ant was pissed.
because like
Yeah,
he just
3 second
looks so
call.
he'll and then it'll just he
Yes.
has no touch.
I don't know
But
why they got rid of Cat.
they had to. Their owners are cheap, pretty much. They didn't want to go in that luxury tax.
I guess.
They had to, yeah.
But
But
yeah, back to Draymond. I just don't like I because I play by eye a lot. That's why like when you bring up like numbers and stuff, that's just not really my. I mean, that's not my defense. But like from what I've seen, what?
all I was gonna say was that every player gets beat. If you play by eye a lot, there's a compilation of Dikembe Mutombo getting yammed on probably for 15
I
minutes.
mean, I'm not saying like he's
That's true.
supposed to be an anchor. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just not like more than often when he's in the paint, he's getting work, and it's just really his size.
But
Like that's
again,
why
it's
I'm
not
saying like
just in the paint because that's the thing about him. It's he's talking about versatility. That Warriors team is top 10 in defense right now.
when
Because of
he's
him.
like along the perimeter or like yeah, like just along the perimeter, I do think he's a really good defender.
And
But
also he
nine times
can
out of
wall
ten,
up.
but 9 times out of 10, he's guarding the center, or at least like the power forward or
And
something.
look how many games that they have won with him at that five spot. And look how many like if you really like look at how many games they've won, and then you gotta look at how many like you gotta like
They've
look
had
at
some
how many
blowouts.
how many points did that team put up?
I mean, I think that's like a combined effort of defense.
Well,
Like
for sure.
like
But you take
GP2 in them, and especially him.
well, he don't be getting burned like that
Um,
no more.
hmm?
He don't be getting burned like that no more.
What are you talking about?
GP2.
I'm saying his defenses are good.
He's saying he doesn't play as
I'm
much.
saying we can't add that factor because he doesn't play.
Well, I
I don't know.
mean,
I feel like we're just not as nerdy, so we don't really know every impact and every because those dudes are nerds. But I don't know. It just doesn't sound.
it's
It just
just
don't sound
not.
real. Because if I'm being honest, like if I'm being so real, I genuinely like. I was the type like Draymond not get into the Hall of Fame. I've changed my ways, but that's just who I am. He just annoys me for real,
I
respectfully.
mean that's valid, but he's definitely making
Yeah, he is.
the Hall of
He for
Fame.
sure is. It's
'Cause, I
gonna
mean,
blow me.
you
It's
take
gonna
him
blow
off
me
the
when.
Warriors, you take him off the Warriors, the
Yeah,
Warriors,
that
the
team is.
Warriors.
You know what else they were talking about? They were talking about he was more important to the entire dynasty than Klay Thompson, which
That's
I
dirty. That's dirt.
that's what
What?
I'm saying.
no
No.
no no no
Hold on. Hold
no no.
on. Hold on.
Let me say my point. Let me say my point.
Oh
Because
God.
if you really think about it, if you think
Mm.
about it from this aspect, every person that the Warriors have brought in and Draymond beefed with, they were gone. He beefed with KD. They got rid of KD, and KD's a way better player than Draymond Green. He beefed with Jordan Poole. What happened to Jordan Poole? They traded him for little to nothing.
Hmm.
Well, what's the
Well, I mean, even look at it now. They always gave Draymond the contract that he wanted, and they were kind of always like messing around with Clay a little bit. Look who's on the team now. Look who's not.
I think he's trying to
I
say that
think
they think that Dre's more important.
They think
oh
who what?
Is
Draymond
that
Green
what
more
you're trying to
important.
say? That they thought that they listened to Dre because they think that Dre's
Yeah.
okay. I just want to.
Okay. But like
What do you think I was saying?
I don't know. You were just talking
I
about
just
like
didn't get it.
people getting kicked off. I was just like, what does it got to do with Clay?
Oh well, I was like comparing like I was trying to say like he's just more like to the Warriors organization as a whole, not really to the team. He's more impactful to the or like the organization values him more than they value Clay. That was like the point I was trying to get at.
Huh.
But I think the real liability with Clay is his performance when he came back. Like he had a few good games, but I
Nah, he
think what they say
definitely he definitely dropped off.
he was asking for more than what
He
they
was
felt like.
worth.
Yeah, so I think
No, they were talking
that's
about
not
primes. They were talking about during the dynasty that Draymond Green was more
Klay Thompson
important.
is a big factor. If you take Draymond Green out, maybe they're not as good, but they're definitely not getting as far if they took Klay Thompson out. Like I just don't see a
I think what
world
they're
in
saying
which
That's
is,
debatable.
yeah, I think I which obviously I
but like you if you think about like
it's so hard because that Warrior
the
system is
defensive
so
go ahead.
the Warriors system is just so like good. Not everybody can fit in it, of course, but if you can find somebody that can do that Klay Thompson role, like if JJ Redick or something like that, like a spot up shooter who can move, they could fill that Clay role in theory. In theory, obviously Clay was a good defender before he got injured, and
Yeah.
um, but yeah,
But you
what
That's
there's
still
like would you rather take because I mean like Draymond Green in his prime was really good at defense. Even like in the paint or wherever, I feel like he could like hold his own. Now I don't feel like he can, but in his
disrespecting him
prime, or okay, we're talking about like the Warriors prime as a whole.
as a whole,
pretty
when they
much.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, I do think Klay Thompson, with him being a really good defender and a really good spot up shooter, and him being a person that the defense has to look at, with Steph Curry also being a problem. I don't think Draymond Green, he's a problem on defense, but when it comes to offense, like
He just had 20
just
something.
don't.
the only
Draymond can
thing
give you
Like
20.
Clay dropped 37 in what, one quarter or
the only
something?
thing I
Like
want to say to that is he when he did that they had Steph and KD, but like Steph just had so much gravity. So much gravity. So it's just like although obviously Clay is like in most people's eyes the second best shooter of all time. Um I sort of get what they're saying that if you that they would rather have Draymond's impact defensively than Clay's impact offensively because Clay's impact offensively can be attributed to Steph Curry being, the the double or
The,
the back-to-back unanimous MVP, like,
right.
30 points, 50, 40, 90, like,
And then you also got to think about it like outside of this is like it's more than Draymond also just playing on the court. Like he's the leader of that, like literally the leader of that team. He's like, I'm not okay. What I'm about to say, don't take it out of
he finna say
context. Don't
something.
take it out of hand.
Oh,
No, no,
bro.
no,
oh
no, no, no,
shit,
no,
like
no.
bro, it's
No. Just listen. He's not on this level at all. But like nowhere in this
Finna compare him to
conversation.
MJ.
I was gonna
No,
say
I was going to
LeBron.
say he's like LeBron James,
I
but
know it.
yeah. But
I
not
know
not
it.
not offensively and defensively wise. I'm talking about mouthpiece wise and IQ and just helping develop players. And that way, I'm saying he's like LeBron.
I,
LeBron
I
don't
like the
even
IQ
yap.
part mainly. I
Thank you.
like the IQ part.
LeBron don't yap like Draymond do.
I'm not saying like trash talking. Yeah,
But
I'm talking
I
about
think it
like
just mainly like
vocal
offense.
mouthpiece, being a
Yeah.
leader. Like Draymond's a leader. That's what he does. You know what I'm saying?
And they both are very smart basketball players. So
Exactly. Like he just knows.
it's definitely a debate to be had. It's
I don't know. I
if I,
just
I
think like you can have like the minds. I don't know. I just think the Warriors system as a whole, they just fit so good together to where like even if they didn't have a simple role player, it wouldn't be the same. Like they're just I don't know, they're just a really good team in their prime. They were just a really good team. So I mean,
You be
it's
saying
a
that's
crazy
really
debate.
good. You be saying really good. You be throwing around. They were the best regular season team of all time,
All
bro.
time. Like no one could beat them for real.
And I slurp them up enough for you, or like,
It just be great because we could talk about like the Nuggets being a really good team. Also,
I
some I
mean,
want to talk about. What were we talking about?
oh
We were talking
my
about Dennis
god,
Schroeder. We'll be all right. I just be watching so much basketball that I want to bring it up to y'all, see what y'all
Now go
thinking.
ahead.
Um, where would y'all? And this is kind of a loaded question, I ain't gonna lie. But like people are having Jokic's like current prime run right now is like a top five-ish peak.
like all time.
Pretty much mainly offensively, of course.
Ooh,
Um, what do y'all?
I
that's crazy.
we
Cause
Because
talked about that.
but
I for sure definitely gotta agree.
I think his run, and if you really look at like the offense, I don't look at numbers, but when I watched, I forgot what the video was called, but I watched like a 20-minute video, and he was just surpassing like greats in their peaks, in their primes, and it's just weird. Like people don't want to have that conversation of him being up there with Michael Jordan and LeBron, and
I think people are fine with it. It's just you have to make sure to put the
put
the
the
offensive
offensive
part.
part.
Yeah.
yeah. I
But
mean,
I do think like his peak is insane right now. I
I can
don't.
agree because how many? I'm really thinking like I don't think I can name five.
It's a bunch. It's low key like it's low key nerds. It's like obviously you would have LeBron in there, and then Michael Jordan, and then you'd have like oh oh
You got
what
like
2000 Shaq to like 2003 Shaq or something like that.
you got to throw James Harden in there in that early
I don't
Houston
think so.
offensively in
I
that Houston Rockets
I
era.
The
think
way
I think
they
he's top
break the
10, but
numbers
not
down,
compared to like LeBron. Exactly. It's like net ratings and it's so
I don't
weird.
know
It
about
could
all that.
be, but
I'm
I
thinking
mean,
strictly
I get what
just
you're saying,
I
but
think it's strictly just
the
points.
way he broke down the numbers, it was just so weird because they consider usage, they
Yeah, they
consider
put they put so much
like
into it.
how many times
uh,
he
uh
touches the ball in like a game, how
yeah,
many it's stupid. Like, but I do think like James Harden my favorite player. Like, you know, like,
yeah, I know
like
that
that Houston Rockets run was stupid. Like,
he bum.
but but I'm,
He stole an MVP from LeBron, bro. No bad.
come on, bro. Come on, bro. Wait,
No,
No,
oh,
he
he
deserved that MVP. I ain't gonna
no
lie.
he didn't.
all
No,
right,
he did
that's
not.
a chill, relax.
Do you know who
Wait,
LeBron had on that team?
calm down,
It,
calm
he
down,
deserved James Harden
calm
deserved that
down,
MVP, bro.
calm down,
Nobody could guard him.
calm down,
Nobody could
calm
guard
down.
LeBron. What? Did
Wait,
James Harden make it to the finals? All
Nah,
right.
guys, we
cause
not
cause
even talking.
cause Chef Curry. Oh, say it has something to do. So, my fault. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, but anyway, yeah. I don't know. Like James Harden did have a run that year, but you cannot compare it to Jokic.
No, I'm not saying you can
If
compare
and
it.
if I'm not like mistaken, in that video, James Harden's prime wasn't really even like mentioned like that,
That's why I kind of because
which
like
is crazy.
when you're like that's the thing. James Harden is one of the most skilled offensive players of all time. Like obviously he's unguardable, but when they're talking about offensive peak, you're taking into account like what you how you can pass the ball, elevate your
Yeah.
teammates, who your teammates were, stuff like that.
No, that makes
Efficiency
sense.
too.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, you
Like he
definitely.
was
efficiency.
like Jokic is really efficient. Like I saw a stat, like he broke the 3 pointers made record, but he also has like one of the most missed 3 pointers in NBA history too. I think, or attempts, one of those. While Steph
It,
Curry,
Wait, what?
hold on,
It can't be attempts because Steph Curry got to lead in attempts.
I don't even know what we're talking about attempts for.
no, like I'm saying efficiency. Like he's made a lot of threes, but's missed a lot. Like he's in the top, I think top 10 list of like most missed 3-point field goals in like
Jokic?
history. No, Harden.
Oh,
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 Okay.
I thought we were
What the
talking
fuck?
about Jokic.
Yeah, we were talking about Jokic, bro.
I thought we was talking about Jokic, but that's why I was so lost. I was like, what?
Bro, I'm still on Harden. I thought we was just talking about.
No, we was talking
We
about
switched
Jokic
quick.
before you switched to
I
that.
mean, he probably is. But
But that's the efficiency I'm talking about. Because Jokic is like he's really fit. Like it's hard to
like
explain, but
part of the reason why people have his peak so high is because like he has like a 65%, what's it called? Like shot that he can get to, that little floater, and he can get to it every single time because he's, excuse my French, that boy fat. And he could just he bags down whoever really. Like it's honestly it really be pit like we talked about this before. It be blowing me, bro. He be
you don't realize. I mean I do now, but
oh bro.
when I first like seen like his MVP season, right? And I was looking at stats.
Does he have four already?
They said four, yeah.
Does
Who
he
got
have?
four
I think
MVPs?
No, he has
three or
three.
four.
He has three.
Three,
This would
three.
be his fourth this year.
Wait, Jokic has three
It
MVPs
probably
Jokic
will
already?
be
has
his fourth.
three.
I thought it was two. Dang.
Now he
Hell
had
no.
back to back, and then I think,
Oh,
and then this
one year
last
that
MVP.
they robbed Steph Curry. Yeah.
Anyways, but what's it
he not
called?
wrong. Steph
Uh,
Curry had a case.
Jokic. Jokic. When I first seen him like pop off, and I'm looking at a stat line of this nigga like just dropping
Killing it.
triple double
Yeah.
after triple double, like
Uh,
efficient triple doubles like 20, 20, and 10, and shit like that. I'm like, all right, like I have to watch a game. I'll watch a game. Who have the slickest triple double you'll ever see? You'll ever see. And it's weird because they call him a stat packer, but honestly, like if he doesn't do that, that offense is just nothing. In
Mhm.
that video too, they talked about how when he's on the court, the Nuggets are like the top five most efficient offenses in the league. But when he's off the court, they're the
they're like the
bottom
worst.
five
Yeah.
Yeah.
offenses in the league, like 29th, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're
So
the
it's
worst.
like
Yeah. It's nasty work.
it's insane. So like if he doesn't do that, they really
And
they
something
don't
that I
win
thought about,
games.
they've been doing this with no all-stars. Jamal Murray is not an all-star. Like he's been
He's a
playing
low
good,
wonder,
at
bro.
least not this year,
Not yeah.
but
They just have
he's been like a 20-point scorer, but no all-stars is crazy.
they just have a really good like
Team
put
that fits
together team.
Jokic.
Like Aaron Gordon, not an all star, but Aaron Gordon is a really good.
It would be
Just
blowing me how Jokic would throw a floater and it'd be a lob. Jokic is so smart. It's
yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
He don't even break a sweat. He only break a sweat because he fat.
And he don't even
Right.
care.
Right.
He just
He
want to go
don't,
back
bro.
to his
That's it. Like
horses in Serbia, bro.
imagine this dude going out and dropping a 40-point triple double on your head, and he's just like,
Bro.
And it's real life, like
no, like
it's
yes,
not like a Kawhi where he's just not talking, but he plays passionate. They don't even look like he played passionate,
No, bro,
bro. Like
he just
he
be
just
out there.
out there.
just throwing
And he
some
just
shit.
understands the game so well
He sound like me
to
in my
where
prime.
All right,
don't you just next topic, bro.
What I lie about.
Everything. Just next topic.
you're
What's
buns,
next?
bro.
Yes, sir.
What's next?
You don't want to put 100 on a 1v1 though. I promise you don't.
I put a ban.
You won't. Put 100
Said
on it.
that,
You don't
bro.
got
He
a
said,
ban.
yeah, bro.
Bro. They always raise the price of what they don't got. That's
Who
the
said we can go
that's
ban for ban right now?
Bro,
that's a
we all
scam.
broke. We all broke. We all
That's a
broke.
scam, bro.
We rich for
Ain't broke
24
ain't
hours.
broke enough to put
Bro, did
100
you
on it.
not see me hoop the last time we hooped, bro? I made like 5 threes, bro. They
They gotta
couldn't
do it.
guard.
What they gotta do in a 1v1 against me, bro?
Wait, when?
When we was outside.
This is when we was outside. This is the last time I hooped with y'all.
Nigga, that was a long ass time ago.
It was not that
Really?
long ago.
It was fall break.
It was fall break. That was 2 months. A
That
month.
was fall break.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive.
I'm positive.
I'll take your word.
What do you mean? You were
Shut up,
there.
faggot.
Don't be mad.
I know I was there. I
That's
just
why you
didn't
just
think it
said
was
that on
fall
live
break.
TV, bro. You finna get us banned.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
Yeah, fat lip ass dude.
My bad, bro.
Can't be throwing around F slurs. Hey, don't
Okay,
worry. I
bro.
got his address. I got his Instagram. I got his
Or you
social
could just
security number.
edit. Or you could just edit.
Don't worry. I'm finna put all that in the comment section.
I got
Go
his license
ahead.
plate number.
He
You'll do
cooked.
nothing with that.
He cooked. Well,
Talk
that's
to it.
all the weird topics that I had that I was wondering about. How y'all feeling about this NBA Cup game? The championship tonight.
It's tonight.
It started actually.
Yeah, it started at 8:30.
I definitely got the
I
Thunder,
got the
bro.
Bucks winning.
Definitely got the
Sure.
Thunder money line, bro. The Thunder just are OP. I genuinely don't see them like
Chat's out though.
cat
He's been out.
I know, but like, who's guarding Giannis? Who's guarding Dame?
who
Nigga,
needs
Chet
to.
wouldn't have, like, bro, Chet
Yeah,
wouldn't have
who
held
needs to.
Giannis.
They'll be all right.
I know I didn't say Chet would, but I'm saying that plays like a huge factor.
I mean, it does, but it's at some point you got to realize nobody can guard Giannis for real, so you just got
So
to
there's
work
no
around it.
point of even thinking Giannis.
I
Yeah, they
still
just
have who's guarding Shea? Who's guarding J-Dub?
what is J?
Exactly.
Chet, I mean, Chet's a great player, but
What
he's
is J Dub? J Dub's the three or the four?
I mean, I
Three.
think he plays four.
Giannis will guard
He
him.
plays small ball four.
Giannis will.
but I like the I feel like Chet is he's a great player, but they still haven't they've been really good even without Chet. So like
It's
saying,
kind of nasty work, honestly.
yeah,
If they played the Celtics in the chip, they probably walk out of there in five. Real talk.
I agree.
ooh,
Who else, bro? Who are we just talking about? Yo, fat lip ass.
you brought up
The
the
Thunder,
Celtics,
bro.
bitch.
I'm talking about if they make it to the chip, because
Oh, that
I
they would
honestly see
dog the
them making them
Celtics.
out.
I
Uh,
think I
wait.
feel like in seven they would take the Celtics only because like they're still considerably young. I feel like, but I don't have a doubt in my mind they could take the Celtics.
I don't think they'll make it to the finals though.
That's crazy
Who's
because the
winning? Don't
Warriors.
say the Warriors, bro. Really?
He's gritty. He don't like, bro. Come on.
Let me look at these standings right quick to see like right
I'm
now
gonna,
to
I'm
see what the
gonna look
Warriors
at.
will have to do
The
to
Warriors are 20-5, but like
But
they're
the
just
last
not.
championship run that they had, they were a 3 seed, I think, 4 seed. You don't got to be number 1 seed, baby.
I
No,
didn't say you did,
that's
but
what I'm saying. Like
it's
they're twenty
better.
and five, but they're just not gonna beat the Thunder.
The Warriors are not 20-5.
No, I'm about to say you're wrong. We're 14
Who's 20 and
11.
5?
The Thunder are.
The Thunder, the Grizzlies are 18-9. Oh wow.
The Grizzlies are like a top 10 offense, top 10 defense. Like they're
Oh
playing really good. It's
wow.
really the Rockets that are surprising me. I'm just waiting
Rocket,
for them to drop really
yeah,
at this point.
Rockets up there.
But if the Warriors were if the what's it called were to end right now, the Warriors would be in the play-in. So I can't really I think they would beat Minnesota, so they would go against Memphis. That would be a
We would beat
good. Oh
Memphis because
my gosh,
we
that
own
would
Memphis.
yo imagine the revenge, bro. That would be dope.
We own Memphis, so that's an easy dub.
Some crazy. Nah, Memphis probably got dropped this.
I ain't gonna lie though, both conferences are like really stacked right now.
Come on, bro.
As far as like
What
10th,
is he doing?
10th going on up. Maybe even
You talking about?
I would say 12th going on up for Western Conference.
Hmm?
Any of those guys got a chance of making the playoffs.
Well, duh. Nah, not 12th. Nah.
12th, and yeah, because you got to think about it. The Kings only
Wait, wait.
dropped because they had injuries.
Be real,
You
bro.
talking about, you
No, no.
talking about
Here's what I'll say. I think the Clippers realistically they should drop. I don't know if they will, just
They
because of
Clippers should
how
drop.
good they have been without what's it called. But if the Clippers drop, I don't know. I guess it could. It should be the what's it call it. It's tough.
Because I
It's
think
close.
the Kings healthy can beat the Lakers.
Nigga, any team could beat the Lakers at this
Yeah, I was
point.
about to say I'm not disagreeing. I don't
They're
hate
not
it.
even a considerable contender.
Yeah, I don't know why they so bad, bro.
They have
Yeah, I
a
It's
really you really can't
40,
put
because
your
they
foot
40
in it.
year old,
they let
40
LeBron
year
James
old
try to
LeBron.
run the team.
What you
That's why they
talking about?
suck.
They tried to let Ant do it.
It's
They
really
they were running
AD's
through him.
team,
I,
but
it's their
AD's not
defense and
stepping
their like
up.
3-point shooting. That's probably I think those would be my main two things that I see that are their problems.
And that they don't have a true point guard.
It's LeBron.
No.
What do you mean? No,
I mean, LeBron's been playing point his whole life,
real talk. He runs every offense ever,
so I don't
but
think
Well,
that's
there's.
besides the point.
I'm saying true point guard as far as like when you look at the positions, it has him listed as a point guard because D'Lo's not cutting it.
He's not even
But I'm
starting.
saying like
Wait, they're
even
not starting D'Lo no more. Who are they starting?
Bro, D'Lo hasn't started since like the first week. You don't remember? He was playing horrible and then he got benched.
the connecting
He still has been playing bad. Yeah,
Oh, I
so they
thought
have I
connect took
think
his spot.
it's Reeves, Connect, Rui, Brown, AD. I'm pretty sure that's the five.
oh wow.
Sound right. And I
And
don't
they've
I
been
don't know.
starting Max Christie when LeBron was injured. That's a random.
But LeBron's not. I mean, even when he was on teams, I'm trying to think. I mean, you obviously know Bron better than me, but
You know it.
correct me if I'm wrong. Like
You know it.
even when they had a considerably true point guard, they would still run the offense through Bron. So I
Not even,
don't think.
yeah, he would just run the offense because he's smart enough to do so. I think, which I was too young to really watch the Heat, like and break down, oh, LeBron's doing it, but I would assume that it was LeBron who was setting up the offense most of the time at least. And I know he did it in Cleveland. Because you got to think, most point guards really aren't true point guards anymore. Like
I
Kyrie's a
feel like
shooting guard.
Kyrie and Bron, like I still feel like Bron was still running that offense.
Exactly, because most point
I
guards aren't true point guards anymore. Is
Yeah.
Shea a true point guard to you? No.
Okay.
Is yeah. Is Dame a true point guard? No. Like most point guards that are supposed to, like Chris Paul's, he's not one of the last, but like
He
Tyus
wasn't.
Jones
He
and
one of the only ones for real.
yeah, because point guards really aren't supposed to be hyper
Point guard just supposed to be facilitators,
exactly, and there just
not
aren't that
scorers.
many.
That's what Bron is. Like he just
Yeah,
facilitates the
he just
whole.
also is one of the best basketball. All right, you know what I saw also? I saw
You
two
can see
things.
everything. Don't
I do. I just be watching. Y'all know. And it's the player's choice again. These dudes they be killing me. They was talking about OG had asked, can a top 10 player of all time not be a top 10 player if they were not considered the best
you? Damn.
at one point in time? If does that make sense?
So can the top?
So
So can a person be in the top 10 of
If they
all
were
time?
not considered the best player while they were playing.
Hmm.
And their point was that like Tim Duncan was never really considered the best player in the league.
honestly, honestly, bro, he's like the take where I respect it, but I never really understood why
It
they
matters
consider him so high, like
Because he was
top 10 of all time.
he
because he
was
was
so
so
dominant.
consistent
No one
and
can.
his
Yeah,
defense.
he was consistently double double. Like you couldn't stop him.
No, but I'm saying like,
That's all I really know. I
but
couldn't
yeah,
tell
that's what
you.
I mean. Like usually, like when you think of dominance, you think of like dominance, like Shaq and Kobe and them, and like
But see that's
Curry
the thing.
in his prime. And I feel like that Spurs team, I think they were just really well put together. But I was like a kid, but like from what I see,
That's
They
the
were
like
thing
they were
though.
very
It's
yeah,
like
it's a very
they
Tim
were more
well-oiled
Duncan.
like,
machine.
Tim
yeah, they
Duncan
were
was
really
dominant.
good together. as far as like a team than them
But still, Tim
individually.
Duncan was definitely the one.
Yeah, like he was dominant. It was just people you don't consider like you wouldn't put Tim Duncan in the dominance category because he wasn't a flashy player. Like he was just a fundamentally like, oh, cut back door, oh, slip this screen, layup. Like he wasn't yamming on
Never
people
get
nuts in the
that.
face, screaming. He
I
wasn't.
don't know if he was cutting back door. He maybe was, but yeah,
You
it was
feel me?
definitely that
Yeah,
bank,
yeah, bro.
that face up
But I'm
bank.
saying like top 10 of all time. I be hearing Tim Duncan's name, and I don't.
I mean,
When they
yeah, it's
make the
just
Because
list,
it's
he was
I
usually
that
don't.
people.
dude. And he
It's
did. He
usually people that either watch them play and can attest or just um what's it called? No, I guess no ball for real. Because you gotta think like if you're a top 10 player of all time, that means you have to have been really good for a long time. Tim Duncan was that, and it wasn't just on offense. He
and he
was a
got
great
traded.
defensive player. Exactly, he has the all defensive teams, the rings. I think he has a Finals MVP. He has to. I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah. Okay. So look, from when he came in the league,
come
the
on, lay it on me.
first year he got drafted 21
Uh,
and 11.
mm,
Next year 21 11, 23 12, 22 12, 25 12, 23 12, 22 12, 20 11, 18
God,
11, 2010, 19 11, 19 10, 17 10, 13. Okay, now he's getting like
yeah,
starting
that
to,
was when he was. Yeah,
but
that was when they really
13,
had to.
they had a stacked team like around this time. But 13-9, 15-9, 17-9, 15-10, 13-9. And then his last year was like 8-7. But like,
He'll be all right.
yeah, he was old. But like he was just consistently a dog. Like
Yeah, I just don't think he was the best player in the league. He was talking about in 2005 or 2003.
that's Shaq. That's Shaq and Kobe era.
Yeah, I ain't even
I,
gonna
I
lie.
wouldn't. I wouldn't know much.
I mean, but you can just you can know off of what you know.
Right. Like
Shaq was the
But
most
I'm saying,
dominant
yeah, I'm
player.
saying what I off what I know. Like I'm looking at Shaq and them, and
Exactly, yeah.
compared to like Shaq and Tim
I
Duncan,
would have to say Tim Duncan is way or was Shaq is way more dominant. That's what I didn't mean it.
thank you.
But yeah, it's so hard. That's what really be blowing me about these dudes that be my age that be talking about Bill Russell and
right,
Elgin
like they saw it,
Baylor
like
and
they saw these people play.
I swear,
Andre,
just because you were
Andre,
reading basketball reference up and down, like
Like Rick
um,
Barry. Oh my gosh, Rick Barry was so like let's be for real. You ain't even watch you don't even
it be blowing me a tad.
Andre Drummond,
What about him?
13, 13, 13 and 13, 16, 14, 13, 13, 15, 16, 17, 10,
Why are you
wait,
saying this?
what
17.
why are we bringing up
Like,
Andre Drummond though?
because your numbers with Tim Duncan
They're not similar. They're not
and
similar.
Andre Drummond,
And
no,
Tim
but
Duncan has
if
rings.
we're doing
And
that,
Tim Duncan has
if we're
rings.
doing that,
No.
if we are doing that, you have to talk about Andre Drummond.
Why are
I'm
you
convinced.
screaming?
I'm convinced.
Andre Drummond,
No, no, no. Because
and
he has
he
Andre
averaged
Drummond's
more
whole
boards than
penis
Tim
down his
Duncan.
esophagus right
That's
now.
cool. It's not just boards. It's
He
not.
Yes.
he
Tim
named
Duncan is a
he
top
named he
five
named
defender of all
points and
time.
he named points and boards.
But
Correct.
but that's
But
what
That's
just
what
what he
I'm
was
talking
saying,
about.
a pillar
That's
of
all I said.
consistency.
I lay my case.
he
Okay,
has
and
Andre
I'm gonna
Drummond's
rip
That's
it up.
all.
he
It
has
has
That's
Andre
nothing.
all.
And
Drummond's
That's
Andre
whole
all. I'm
Drummond
not
penis
has
responding
no
to
down
merit
nothing
his
else.
in
I'm
esophagus.
not responding to nothing
good
else.
boy. So
That's
sit
all.
there and be
That's
quiet and
all.
let me talk.
That's all. I rest my case,
How
boy.
dare
Why do you
you?
keep
Rest
bringing
my
up
case,
what does
boy.
Andre
I
Drummond
rest
have to
my
do with
case, boy.
anything?
I rest my
Yo,
case,
why is
boy.
he
I rest my case,
Josh, why
boy.
is he saying he rests his case? I'm finna mute him.
He didn't rest
Boy.
any case. What case
Yeah.
did we prove?
As I was saying, nah. Yeah, boy. I read my case. Don't nobody care. Yo, weak ass case.
Right,
Retarded ass nigga.
right,
Fat lip ass dude.
right.
Yeah. Ugly ass dude.
All right,
Lizard looking ass nigga.
all right,
Built like a selfie stick. All right, I'm
all
done. Josh, why did he just bring up Andre Drummond talking about he talking about points and rebound?
I have no idea.
That list.
I
There are
hate
Like,
that list.
I hate
like is
There are
Andre
retards.
Drummond
that
like your
list.
father or something? Like, do you just have his? Do you just keep his penis in your mouth like 24/7?
Do you do that with your father?
No, I don't do that. I'm
Yeah,
just
I don't. Yeah, just wait, just stop.
He mad because he don't know his pops for real. It's cool, Josh.
I'm just
That's fine.
I'm
That's
just saying
fine.
because like
He laughing to
he
smile
he
the
brought
pain
Andre
away.
Drummond up.
Yeah, I'm
He
gonna
brought
cry.
Andre Drummond up
Good boy.
against Rudy Gobert, saying Andre Drummond's better than Rudy Gobert.
That was 3 weeks
Uh,
ago.
huh?
Huh? Huh?
What do you say?
Huh? Huh?
All right, mute this nigga, bro. He's mad.
I'm not mad.
He's mad, bro. It's
I'm,
like
I'm,
I'm.
Josh,
I
I could.
swear.
Andre Drummond is a good player, but you just compare Andre Drummond to a multiple All
Yeah,
Star
we
appearance
finna have to go
person,
to the committee and
multiple
see if this is a
championship
bannable
person,
offense, bro.
a Hall of Famer. Like by the time Andre
I might
Drummond
have to kick bro in
retires,
his ankle, bro. Real talk.
Andre Drummond better than Steph Curry.
yeah, you're on there. Kick him out. Kick him out.
That's not a bad idea, bro. Let's two-man this, bro.
Kick this nigga out, bro. By the time Andre Drummond retires, bro, our kids will not know who Andre Drummond is. My
That's
little
fine.
brother,
I was about to
I
say, bro, don't
guarantee doesn't.
nobody know who he is right now.
Like what?
Respectfully. He got bread though. He got more money than I've ever.
Does Josiah know who Tim Duncan is?
I guarantee. Josiah.
And I want to ask him the question.
I
Don't
Yeah,
say.
go
promise.
ahead.
Don't ask him nothing.
Jacob, don't do it, bro. He doesn't know.
Exactly. Like
What
But
was your
I'm
point with this,
but I'm
Josh?
saying it by this, bro. You telling me from 30 years from now, you gonna remember Andre Drummond?
me?
He was
Yeah.
obviously rage baiting. I don't know why you're letting it like you're still on this, bro.
Where's Josiah?
He right here. Come here, bro. All right. Go ahead.
Josiah,
What?
do you know who Tim Duncan is?
Cruise hairline ass nigga.
No.
Big nose ass nigga. Small shirt. Why your
Have
shirt
you
so
ever heard the
little?
name Tim Duncan before?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you know who
Why
Andre
your
Drummond
ears
is?
so
This is what I
big?
mean. This is what I mean.
But
He
he
just
said but
thought
he said he heard the name. He said he heard the name.
he don't know who Tim Duncan is. What was your statement? You said he won't know
No,
who Tim Duncan is.
no.
Do
All
you know
right
who
then.
Andre Drummond is?
I heard the name.
No, you get out. You shut up.
See, like you're not making sense. It's fine.
Why his ears so big?
Go to bed. I don't know. That's how he was.
Ain't no bloodline. Big ears.
My ears aren't that
Mack
big.
him up,
Your
boy.
ears are
No,
massive.
I'm talking about your
No.
brother.
Your
Your
nose is huge. Your nose is taking up your whole screen right now.
I'm sure it
The
is.
basketball
Watch
player.
out. Oh, watch out. Go to bed. Go to bed. Y'all got school tomorrow.
You got school tomorrow.
Remember what I said earlier? Then it's happening right. They flocking. They flocking in.
But we're doing something. We're in a podcast. So y'all gotta
They
move.
flocking in.
They always know.
You can't say hi back.
No.
Call them fat lip ass dudes.
Yeah. Go to bed.
Hoe ass nigga. You a hoe ass nigga. We were talking about the
No,
Warriors.
so
We were
like
talking about
that was definitely rage bait. But
Keep
you
your
feel me?
feet on
Like
the
it's okay if you don't know ball.
I just don't. I like Tim Duncan as a player, but in my top 10, he's like 11. You feel me?
Let me hear your
But
top
I
10.
would.
Let me hear your top.
Oh,
10.
bro, let me hear this top 10, bro.
Andre Drummond #1. We know that.
Gotta be.
Steph Curry not on the list.
You're bugging.
See how easy it is for you to like. But anyway, so I can't. I'm not gonna put it in order. I'm just thinking off who I like. What?
Why wouldn't you put it in order?
Because when it gets to like the top 5, like it's gonna take a while for me to just rank.
You don't got to.
You
You
feel
can just
me?
go through. It's your preference. You don't
That's
gotta
what I'm
rant
saying.
about each player. But I'm saying
I'm not doing
I wanted it in order. Like you can
in
name the top
order.
10 players. That's easy. We all know generally who the top 10 players should be. You gotta write it down, bro. All
Yeah, I
right,
need
okay,
to
let's do this. Let's do
need to
this.
remember.
Do like
It's not
top
gonna take
5.
long. It's not gonna take
It's not.
long.
All right, here I'll say
I just
mine.
need to. I need to remember.
I'll
Yeah,
say
why?
Okay,
mine.
so
I'm going
I'm
1993
starting.
Bill Russell. Nah, I'm just playing.
Okay, so I'll start at 10. Okay, so
This is kind of hard now. I'm thinking about it.
10. This is what I'm saying. This is okay.
Here's.
10.
You want me to? Let me just name a bunch of people. Here, let's name people and then you put it in order.
All right.
Seriously. So
Well, no,
like
because they might
Bron,
not get his.
Jordan. Oh wait, you
Go ahead,
right.
go ahead.
Who the? You right. I'm doing this too much. We should just do an episode where we could.
Yeah, I need to think about it a little
Yeah,
bit. But
because
I like what you was gonna do. I like what you was gonna
I
do.
was finna name like the top 10 people who are usually in
Josh, let's do that.
most people's,
Okay.
and then y'all rank them.
Yeah.
All right. So this
So
ain't.
you
This is
said
based
AD,
off.
LeBron?
Yeah, LeBron, Jordan, Hakeem, Shaq, um, Tim Duncan is usually in people's top 10. You know what I'm saying?
Larry Bird normally in there.
Never.
What?
Sometimes it be the
No,
old heads. It be the old
he's
heads.
in there.
Larry
He's in there.
Bird was a killer. He came in there on the first 3-point contest. Who's gonna come in
Bron,
second place?
Bron, Jordan, Hakeem, Shaq,
Kobe. Man, this is getting tough.
AI.
Nah, definitely not AI. That AI don't be in people's top tens. If
Yeah.
you want to,
AI don't
Heard
be
him.
in people top 15.
He's in my he's like 10th in mine.
you serious?
We listen
Yeah.
and we don't
10th.
judge. Have y'all seen that?
That's OD. Not it's not OD.
10th.
Obviously, he was a great player. He's in the Hall of Fame.
I in my book he's 10th. As far as like he was a great player and he changed like the game.
Don't nobody
As
care
far
about
as
that
like
changing the game. You wasn't even alive, boy.
yeah, all right.
Yeah, good boy.
How about opinions and you gonna shut it down, bitch boy. All
We
right.
listen.
Okay.
Hey, we listen and we don't
Keep
judge.
going. Keep going. You have 5 right now.
Yeah, I'm really trying to I'm trying to remember like what I've heard. I guess it do probably be like Larry Bird, and then you'll throw
Steph
Magic
Curry,
maybe
Johnson.
Steph Curry, Bill
Magic,
Russell in there,
Magic Johnson,
Magic, yeah,
What I just said.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Will
I don't think Wilt
Chamberlain.
Chamberlain be in there.
Uh,
I don't know.
Will
It is hard.
Chamberlain.
People be, the old heads be glazing, bro.
I'm talking about like us. Like how we gonna bet?
Here, maybe we
Like
should
we
do
haven't
like,
oh,
seen
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
oh, you're probably Kareem's definitely up there. We tripping.
Yeah, we try.
Kareem, Magic.
Karl Malone.
What the fuck?
No, you'll be surprised. You'll be
No,
surprised.
I swear they don't
I've
be talking
never
about no
heard
Karl
it.
Malone.
Never heard it.
13 years old, bro. No, that's
Come on.
OD. No.
Chill, chill,
Think of
chill,
that's
chill, chill, chill,
OD, bro.
chill,
I'm not
chill,
going to think about it,
chill.
bro. He was a grown.
I
He
don't
was
want to
like
think about it, bro.
30. He
I don't
was
want to
like
think about it,
30.
bro.
13?
Come on,
That's
bro.
crazy to think about.
I mean,
But
bro,
nah,
you can
I
say the
mean,
same about R. Kelly. My fault. This is basketball, but I'm just saying.
anyways,
It be blowing me, bro.
anyways,
I couldn't tell you, bro. All I know is
anyways.
LeBron is one.
Bron,
He's the best
Bron.
overall
Okay,
basketball player of all time.
you have 8. You need 2 more players
I don't even,
to
I don't
finish.
even,
Like, if you even want to do that, we can
because
do top 5.
I would rather do top five. There's too many people that could, be in 9 and 10. And
So top 5
If we're doing
with the
yeah,
people you name,
yeah, go top five.
with the people you name,
Let him finish,
starting at
Josh.
starting at 5. Shaq, Kobe. Actually, no. Hakeem, Shaq, Kobe, Jordan, Bryant.
Hakeem, Shaq, Kobe. Well, what would be blowing me a little bit? How Shaq be low key on Kobe meat. Low key, slightly. He be like, why is Kobe never up there with Bron and them? We know why. Nigga.
I
We know
mean,
why. Respectfully.
I don't think he better than them. His mentality and all of that is like respectable, but he's not better.
You think he get brownie points for his intangibles? Nah, I'm just playing.
Come on.
That's
no,
OD.
bro, you'd be surprised though. People be giving brownie points to Jordan because he has the best selling basketball shoe ever. So you'll be surprised.
That's
Watch out.
OD.
What I say? What I say?
That's
They
OD.
gonna find a way to the kid. I'm telling you.
You'll be-
What's it called?
I heard you.
But nah. But anyway, uh, nah. I feel like yeah, it's really his mentality that puts him up there because I feel like he's a great player, but as a player, he's not
Do you
better
think Kobe
than
was ever the best
Jordan
in
or
the
Bron.
league?
Yeah,
When?
I'm trying to think.
I
Hold
gotta look
on.
at years.
There's
I'm trying
a
to think. Hold
I
on. I don't
I
think he's. I
I
don't think
think
he's
it'd be
been the
easy.
best.
It's when he didn't get those MVPs to Steve Nash. That's when I would say, I guess. That's really his only chance. Because before that, it was Shaq or MJ or whatever. And then after that, it was Bron.
Yeah, and I would say in between. Well, in between,
Like
obviously,
oh 05, oh 09.
in between that year, it was all cold for real. It
It,
was
it
the
was it was
I just
blowing me.
think I don't know. He's not.
I mean, obviously, I don't hate it. I was
His
just,
mentality is really what puts him up there.
yeah.
what if he just capped it? What if he was lazy? Nah, he just all talk.
If I had to, I would say my five would be Jordan, Bron, Kobe, Shaq.
He's going one.
Oh, I'm starting at one. My fault.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
Yes.
Starting at number one. Jordan, Bron, Kobe, Shaq. Um, and then probably Kareem.
I be seeing a lot about that Lakers HBO show. Like
Mhm.
I just see clips. I don't know. They be ODing it. It kind of be blowing me. They kind of be they be making Hakeem or not Hakeem Kareem be seem like he tough, bro.
Like, yeah, they made him seem like he was
I
tough.
don't know. Maybe he would again. I couldn't tell you at all, but
Their
Hakeem was
biggest
not talking to.
argument with
Hmm?
him is like they be saying like he didn't shoot 3 pointers, so and he still had like some of the most points. I mean the top. What am I saying?
Here's what I will say.
Yeah, he's second all time.
Hakeem is usually or
Yeah,
I keep
second all
saying
time scorer.
Hakeem. Kareem is usually three. So it's usually Bron, MJ, or however you put it, and then Kareem is usually three. Most people's. Obviously, I don't really care what most people think. It's all
I've never
preference.
heard I've never heard anyone put Kareem three.
I haven't heard him that.
In my eyes, it's always been I've always heard it like Jordan, Kobe, and Bron are the top three. Like I always hear those three at the top. Or sometimes there's been times I've heard Kobe at like 4 or 7.
I don't even like. I mean, with the list he gave, Kobe is in the top five, but I don't. I don't. I don't know.
So
It's
no, a lot
weird.
of people I've
Bullshit.
seen people put Kobe like 8.
Yeah, Kobe's not really
I've
top
seen him.
five. Like he's a great player, but it's really his mentality, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Like
looking at
that's
this
what.
right now. I'm looking at this right now. It's on ESPN. Say what you will. It's in 2020 as well. It's 10 Shaq, 9 Kobe, 8 Duncan.
DoorDash 7-Eleven.
That's crazy work. What I say? 8 Duncan, 7 Bird, 6 Chamberlain, 5 Johnson, 4 Bill Russell, 3 Kareem, 2, and then Brown and Jordan are disputed. And the reason why Hakeem is usually not Hakeem, bro. I'm about to punch my phone.
Kareem.
Kareem is usually 2 is because or somewhere around there. Even though I'm seeing him 10 on here, that's crazy. Is because it's kind of like the Jokic thing. Like nobody could stop his hook. Nobody. And it was so he has like one of the best high percentage shots of all time. He got 6 rings, probably 5 Finals MVP, something like that.
Wait,
MVPs.
Kareem got 6?
Yeah, Kareem has 6 rings.
Dang.
Yeah.
I thought he had like 4 or 5. I'm bugging.
Yeah, he has like 6.
Okay.
Matter of fact, let me
I
read
don't
his
know.
resume right now.
Like the I don't know.
But yeah,
Kobe's
it's super weird. Obviously, we'd have to get nerdy and freaky, and I'm not one of them nerds to do that, bro. Real talk.
Once we start getting paid, though,
Never.
I,
I'm still
I
not gonna do
definitely,
that. I'm still not gonna talk
I
about him like
swear
I
I
saw it
will.
back in 1980. No, I'm
I'm
Yeah,
just
talking about numbers. I'm talking about numbers. Like you were saying, like they were saying shit like, oh, he was great off the dribble handoff, like not shit like that.
yes, bro.
Like
They
we
really
just
be
talking
saying
straight
stuff like that.
numbers.
Cause slurping apple juice.
It's
Cause it's
crazy. We
slurping
just had
apple
a
juice.
whole meal like while we're doing like it's just
That's
insane.
wild.
Like you're big as
I'm
fuck,
finna get me some pizza too while we talking.
big boy.
It's a close game. It's 37-41 Thunder up 2 minutes. Um,
They gonna win.
I mean, from my stat watching, Dame is going off
y'all,
surprisingly.
y'all trying to put 5 on the game?
What
Bro,
would we
you
do
only
that
10
for?
because of the Heisman.
Who owes you 10?
Yeah, boy.
I do, yeah.
Who'd you say was going to win the hot?
I thought they were gonna give it to
If
Genty.
he owes me 10, are you talking about Ed?
Yeah, I was talking about Ant. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Genty, not because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, let me preface this. I think that it's perfectly fine that they gave it to bro. I'm not mad or anything. I just thought that they would hoe him, honestly.
the
That
thing
was that
is,
was
like,
really it.
But you
when we
you
made the
really
bet, I thought realistically Travis Hunter would win, but I would love for Jinty to get the recognition he deserved. Like he's first in every category there is to a running back.
And they like compared him to the other five Heisman like running back winners. He's dogging all of them except
it
for
was
like
it,
Ricky Williams in
I about to say it was
1998.
yeah, it was only like 2 running backs that like stats were really and his stats were really close to Derrick Henry's, I think, too.
Nigga,
No,
his
his
stats
was
are
blowing out Derrick Henry. He had like
stupid.
500 more
Yeah,
yards,
Yeah.
but
But
obviously he
his
had more
stats are
snaps
the
and
biggest
retarded.
yeah,
Like,
the
oh
biggest
my
thing
god.
was the biggest thing was the conference that he was in. That was the only
probably.
that was the
I
only
just thought
thing.
that they would hold Travis. So I was just like I wanted to bet
Yeah,
on him.
but
Why
you just
not?
couldn't because he got best defensive player in the world that year. He got like another best like
He got
offensive.
best wide receiver,
Yeah,
best
best wide receiver. So
uh
it's like at that point, if you're saying he's the best
Bolitnikoff.
on both sides of the ball, how is he not the
I
best
feel
football
you.
player?
I
You
feel
know what I'm
you.
saying?
I
So it's
can
like
yeah, I
if they would have
completely
hold
get it.
him, if they would have hold him, like it would have just been bad on them.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, it's bad on them right now. Like either way, people were gonna be mad. Like they
yeah,
would.
they
Yeah,
still on TikTok talking about some it was a popularity award,
nah, it's
bro.
Yeah,
already, bro. It's already bad on them because they gave best defensive player to Travis Hunter, but Travis Hunter didn't win best DB. So it's like, how does that make sense? If DB is a defensive position and you won best defensive player, how do you not win best DB? And that's your
it's
position.
just it's
Touche.
just it's weird. I think
Yeah, I feel you.
personally, like I don't really I'll watch football, but I don't keep up with it. But Deion Sanders made a decent point when they were talking about tackles. He had a
Yeah.
press conference where he said he doesn't allow like they don't target Travis
They
Hunter's
don't
side of
go
the
to his
ball.
side so he doesn't get tackles. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's a DB. DB's
And
from
like even with that, like he had like a pass breakup or something. Like pretty much if a cornerback has plenty tackles, he's letting his receiver catch the ball.
Yeah.
exactly.
In theory. Yeah.
And I don't dispute it, but like I
No,
still think
that's
Gentry.
usually how it is. Yeah. I
So
know
I feel
because
like
but it's
we're
crazy coming
gonna
from
have
Dion. I know he didn't have that many tackles. That boy couldn't tackle nothing. What were you finna say? My bad.
Who,
but
Dion?
I feel
Yeah, he
like
couldn't
we're
tackle nothing.
eventually we're gonna get another Travis Hunter. I just don't ever think we're gonna get another Genty, bro. Like there's gonna be some kid
You think
I low key disagree.
I'm about to say it's opposite. Cause
that there's gonna be a half decent receiver, half decent
He's
DB.
more than half
half
And
decent.
decent.
That's the
He's the
problem.
best on at
I'm not
both.
saying he's half decent. I'm saying like
No, but
a
what we're
half
saying is he is
like
top five on both.
but I'm saying like we're talking like how you said he didn't win what he didn't win
Best
the best in
cornerback.
his position,
Yeah.
but he won best defender. So therefore, like in some people's books, he's not like he's we'll say above average, right?
He was he was at
I'm just saying Like, in my opinion, he's a really good defender and a really good receiver.
That's what we were.
But
That's what all I wanted you to say. You
Yeah.
said
all right,
you said
but I'm saying
okay,
in their books, because like he didn't have a clean sweep. So like, you feel what I'm
he
saying?
was still there. Like he
But
still was
you
in
got
the.
you
I'm
got to think
saying
about
it
it.
didn't make, but he,
You got to
gosh,
think about it from
I'm
this.
pushing your point.
When Derrick Henry did what he did and won the Heisman, and you got to think nobody thought that.
Crash out. Go ahead.
Yo, saying, I'm saying that I agree with y'all that he's a really good player on both sides
But
of the
we are
ball.
disagreeing that there will be another Genty before there's another Travis Hunter. I
I
flipped
said
it.
there's going to be another Travis Hunter
Yeah,
before Genty.
there's going to be another
Yeah.
Genty
I think
before
there'll be
another Travis Hunter.
you got to
You
think,
think there's
dude
going to be
from
another running back breaking all of Genty's records?
he didn't
I mean,
break that
not
many
like
records.
He
I'm
didn't.
saying, like topping Genty's numbers. You think
Did you
that
not see
though?
dude from Arizona State?
Right. He close.
Nigga, he had a pretty little pose in the end zone, and then niggas started. He
But
started
if
talking
you think
He,
crazy.
about it, his
but
stats were
another
very similar.
Genty been
another
making
Travis
noise since the season started.
I'm not
another
saying he
Travis
Before
wasn't,
Hunter
but
though.
all
before
I'm
niggas
saying
even
is
knew
the
his name,
stats are the
huh?
same.
Another Travis Hunter though. Before
The last
Genty,
the last
Cause
Travis Hunter
I promise you, I
what's his
Charles
promise
name?
you,
Woodson.
Yeah.
I
And
promise
Charles
you,
Woodson
there's
didn't even
going
do
to,
it on.
I promise you, after Travis Hunter winning Heisman, there's going to be a freshman high school football player who will probably dog his ass off right now trying to play both sides of the ball. Because if you think about it,
No,
that's
yes,
the case. That's
because
the case anyway in high school, isn't it?
yes,
So maybe
but
some coaches will be more open to saying, okay, maybe we will have a kid play both sides of the ball. And then,
yeah,
it's just going to
Colorado
happen more naturally.
Colorado has
But
another kid on their team that plays both because like they had I was watching this video and they have a thing where when they're in practices, the gray jerseys are for people who play both sides, and it was normally only Travis Hunter, but they had another freshman redshirt kid this year that also plays both sides. I'm not saying there's not going to be kids that play both sides. There's not going to be anyone to do it to the
I'm
extent
saying,
Travis Hunter did it at.
I know what you're saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's going to be another kid who's really good at playing both sides of the ball.
And you don't think there's
That's
going to be a kid that's really good at being a running
not
back?
right, not touching Genty, not doing that, bro. Not no. Like
Oh,
I'm telling you,
what?
After Travis Hunter winning Heisman, you need to fix that.
If you put Derrick
But
Henry,
after Travis Hunter winning Heisman, I highly doubt that he's not gonna have an influence on, corners and receivers playing both sides of the ball and kids working their ass off to be the best at that. Because if you think about his attention, right? And you think about, okay, if they look at his offensive side, like if they look at his offense production and they look at his defensive production, and they're saying, he's really good at that. There are receivers who have better numbers than him. You don't ever know that the same attributes that make him a good defender and a good wide receiver can correlate with somebody else who could play both sides of the ball. Because his biggest attribute is him being such a good corner to where he knows what the defense looks for on offense. So he can get open whenever he wants to. And vice versa on defense. He knows how receiver will line up their behaviors, which makes them a good defensive player. Like, I mean, come on. Like we've seen, like, for example, Hall of Fame quarterbacks. There are times like they're like commentating the game and they're saying, oh yeah. Like, have you seen Cam Newton break down the whole offense on
yeah,
TikTok? Like just like that. The whole
yeah.
play,
Can you get to where
everything.
this applies to Genty, please, and Hunter? Sorry.
So you've seen that, right?
Yes.
So would you say that Cam Newton could be a good defensive coordinator if we're doing that?
If we're doing
His
what?
offensive mind would make him a great
What
defensive player,
what
It's
are
not
we
right?
that simple.
what does that have to do with there being another Travis Hunter or another Genty first?
Travis Hunter said himself that the fact that he's really good at defense is because he's a really good wide receiver.
That's because he
So
guards wide receivers.
I'm saying, but I'm saying he plays. His mind is he's really good at defense because he's a good
He's
receiver.
really good at guarding wide receivers because he's a good wide receiver. He knows what to look for. He knows what to do. He
So
knows
I'm
what is a
saying
flaw.
if a really good wide receiver is given the chance, I don't doubt that he's gonna dog a
But
corner
it's not
position.
that easy. You
That's like
think
saying
that it's
I'm not saying it's
Jacob,
easy.
so
I'm not
okay
saying it's
then.
easy.
So how would it
So
be easier for somebody to do that than for somebody to have a season comparable to
and read the
Gentry?
right hole. Like if you were to put Derrick Henry on Boise State back in the day, Derrick Henry would have crushed Ashton Gentry's numbers.
well, yeah,
That's our
you
point.
can sit
If there's a
down.
good
But
if
I
there's a
don't.
good running back in a weaker conference like
You're
Bros,
talking about
That's my
Derrick
point.
Henry.
Travis Hunter just did this at the highest of college football level. And
Bro,
I wouldn't
bro,
say the highest.
well,
he,
Not
I mean,
that.
Big
It's not
12,
that
if
Big
you
12 is
extreme.
like
break down,
second highest.
if you compare him to corners, specifically corners, he's not having a crazy
He's
standout,
top five. He's consistently a top five corner.
right, but not the best. I'm saying if there's somebody who can be a top five corner,
Guys stressed.
yeah, bro, I'm telling you, like
Jacob,
it.
Let me try to explain it
If
so that
I'm telling
to
you,
see
he's
if
gonna
I'm
set a trend to where college teams and college coaches, and they're going to let players play both sides of the ball. And it's going to probably benefit a player who had to choose between what side of the ball he wants to play. But he's really good and efficient at both.
all I want to say is when Charles Woodson did it in 19 whatever. I don't even remember when he got it, like the 90s or something. You don't think that happened before?
What do you mean?
Because Charles Woodson did the same thing that Ashton Genty is doing. You don't think that his impact in winning Heisman had anything to do with people playing both sides and coaches? You think just
I'm not
right?
familiar with him. So
No,
what
no.
did he do?
What I'm saying is he did exactly what he played wide receiver and cornerback. He was better at cornerback than he was wide receiver, but he did exactly that's where bro got it from in theory. So what I'm saying to you is if you're saying if you assume that it'll lead to more people doing it now, why didn't it lead to more people doing it then?
Because I mean, I feel like social media is a big part. Because I didn't know about Charles Woodson. I didn't know he did that in college. But like the amount of like impact he's had, just him on social media, and like him in Colorado, and even somewhat him at Jackson State. Not as big as him at Colorado, but a lot of kids were pretty much looking up to Travis Hunter. Like you see a lot of his fan base. I was watching like some random videos, and he was after the Heisman, like little kids taking pictures with him, lining up.
Okay,
You
but
feel me? Like,
you can
and
compare that to anything
he's
though. You
doing
know how
like
many
collabs. He's doing collabs with like
you know how many people look up to Jordan and Bron? Has there been another LeBron James or another Jordan?
In my opinion, if I'm being honest, this
you
is
can't
kind of
compare that.
pointless.
That's not
If
comparable.
I'm being honest, this is kind of pointless.
That's what you
I
basically
don't I'm
just
not
said.
really
How am I
understanding.
basically saying that?
You just said, and you got kids looking up to Travis Hunter and stuff like that. So kids are going to want to be like him.
Like
You know how
Steph
many?
Curry, when he set the trend with shooting threes, the whole league does it, right?
Yes,
That's what I'm saying. Travis Hunter setting a trend so more kids will strive to do what he's
but
doing.
that's
But
not a trend. I've heard people say they don't
You
want to
can't
play
say
sides of
be
the
like
ball.
LeBron. You have to say what LeBron is doing. What is Travis Hunter doing? He's
and
really
what me
efficient
and
on both
Jacob
sides
are
of the ball.
saying, or not me and Josh are saying, is that Charles Woodson did it before and
But I'm
it didn't
talking
set
about
a
like a
trend.
like you see Travis Hunter face everywhere,
You probably
everywhere.
saw. I mean,
Like
NIL
I'm
wasn't a
saying,
thing.
like social media is a really you can't say that it's not
But
a big impact.
that's not gonna make kids want to play both sides. I've just seen interviews
Let's
about people.
let's just remember this when there's a running back next year that's in Heisman conversations.
Right.
I'm not
Like
saying
there's
there won't be one in Heisman conversations, but you're saying, will there
even
be
then,
another Travis
I
Hunter?
still agree. I think there'll be one that is to the level of Ashton Jeanty before there's a player that is even close to.
Travis Hunter.
We can agree to disagree. There's been a bunch of Heisman running backs.
Facts. Not a lot of Heisman, both side ball players.
Saying it's a trend that's going to happen.
Just
And
because it's
bro,
a trend doesn't it doesn't mean
and if you're right, we'll go back and
I
look at
don't.
this video and
It,
we'll laugh.
I mean, that's not what that's about. I'm saying
if I
like,
break his teeth in.
but I'm saying like,
He
it's
mad,
it's
bro.
a
He mad.
trend.
He over here crashing out
These
because he.
running backs,
Why do you get so
they've been
mad,
doing this
Jacob? We
for
just
years.
arguing, bro.
But you don't think that there's
These
kids
running
looking
backs
up,
have been doing it for years.
you don't think that there's that Ashton Jennings not setting a trend either?
Trend with what? Being a running back?
No, running 31 times a game.
Right. You don't think that's becoming a trend now after
But
this?
who makes that decision?
I don't know. I'm just
They
saying.
they play calling, right? I mean, if they trust Genty to run the ball, what was it like? A
31
stupid
times
amount
a
of
game.
times?
31 times a
Huh?
game.
31, yeah. If they trust somebody to do that, then that's fine. Somebody else would probably touch them numbers.
That's why I was
But
kind of saying this is kind of pointless. We don't got to get mad about it, bro. It's all we
I'm
just
not,
we
I promise I'm not
you
mad.
were. It's
But
okay.
I
Josh,
promise I'm
you
not.
know.
You do that. Like, why do you do that? I'm not getting mad.
All right, bro. All right.
I
I'm
swear
down,
I'm
Jamal.
not.
Don't put out the nine.
Oh, bro. You not bad, bro. That's me. That's me. That's big dog. That's big dog. That's big dog. I was looking at Cam, whatever this dude named Scattaboo. He had 1,000 less rushing yards, 400 more receiving yards, a yard less yards per carry, and bro really went up there and had the audacity to say, "I'm the Heisman." People just don't know. People
That's
just
the
don't
dude
know
with
me.
Arizona State.
Yeah, bro. Got 1,000 less rushing yards. I'm the Heisman. They just don't know me.
Right. There's like
I'm always say I'm the Heisman,
I'm the
regardless.
best running back in the game.
He
I
did
didn't
say
know who
that,
you
bro.
were until you said that.
I literally didn't.
What the world,
That's
bro?
mischievous work.
Oh my goodness.
That's mischievous work. Is there anything else we finna go over, boys? Shout out Travis Hunter.
Shout out Travis, man. He's him.
Shout out Genty. You sound like you wanted to cry, bro.
Shout out Genty.
He was
Shout
all
out,
confident. He was talking about some. I was practicing my speech in the mirror.
shout
Tough
out,
talk.
shout out Cam Ward. Shout out Dylan Gabriel. You feel me?
They was there for fun. It would have been cool if they just had those
They should
just
have.
Genty and
Yeah, they should have just had a just Genty and Hunter. The
that
other
would have.
two,
They
I
were
mean,
just there because they do for.
yeah. I
You know
mean,
what's
Shador
you
should
know
have
what I
been.
just thought about, bro? Nah, no.
His numbers were dang near the same as
Should do it, bro.
Gabriel.
But it's the conference that matters, I'm assuming, and also probably they had better numbers.
Mm.
Shador is a good. He'll be a good QB though.
Yeah, people are saying he's first round, first pick
Yeah, I was finna say first pick. I think bro is staying though. Travis Hunter. I think he's staying another year.
in college.
I think
No,
he's not. I heard him say, and I don't know. I guess not. But he was like, "I'm gonna stay with you one more time, Uncle." Prime, something like that. I don't
no.
know.
He said their bowl game. He was like, "This is gonna be my last collegiate game."
I thought that was Shador that said that.
No, that was Travis.
I ain't tripping. Regardless, neither of them coming to the Bears. I don't care.
You said who to the Bears?
Neither of them.
Oh no.
We're scheduled to get Genty, or that's what.
Yeah, y'all.
What?
Yeah, it's either y'all or the Cowboys is what I've been seeing. I want to see Shador go to the Giants though. That'll be tough. Shador neighbors.
Just for him to get boomed by the online. Yeah, it's either the Giants
That'll be
or
a
the
tough
Raiders
The
teams.
Raiders. But he has a better chance at the Raiders. I mean
right
at
now.
the Giants.
Well, it's literally just whoever's last, whoever has the worst record.
Yeah.
So we'll see who pulls
We'll
the
see
tank
who
off.
wins. If I'm both, I'm just tanking.
I mean, you could probably get Cam Ward and be fine.
Yeah.
Giants, they already a 2-win. Like or what they won 3 games, I think actually.
Who are the
Okay.
Giants?
Like I don't think there's no more tanking.
They overly, but no,
The
they definitely got some
Giants.
tanking in them.
Yeah, they still
Yeah,
got
they're
some
two
tank.
and 12, and then the Raiders are also 2 and 12.
Yeah.
However, the Raiders are going against the 3-11 Jags, which also so
And the Jags don't got Trevor Lawrence.
yeah, it could be a nice tight race, even though they wouldn't get him. Meow.
You know, it'd be crazy. Like, because, like, obviously, we all know Travis Hunter is the best person in the mock draft, but
Ignoring that. Okay.
What?
Nothing, bro.
Travis Hunter's the best. What?
well, I'm saying, like, obviously, we know, like, Travis Hunter is the best player in the draft, but also, like, it goes based off, like, team needs. So it'd just be crazy to see, like, the Raiders or, like, the Giants draft Travis Hunter, even though they don't need, like, they really need a quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I doubt a team would do that.
No, they won't. They won't. I think at this,
I don't doubt it. If they,
but you never know because a lot of these GMs are idiots.
no. What I'm thinking is they could just. So Sam Darnold, his contract is up. They got dude they just drafted. They could throw him a nasty bag, 60 M's a year, something like
Mm-hmm.
that, and then draft Travis Hunter or something. I don't think they will. It's not a smart decision, but they could because at
Yeah,
some point you got to overweigh the, what I'm saying, best talent to
right.
QB needs. Good. But
I
yeah,
don't know. It just fall on what they need.
the Bucks are now up 51-50. This is a tight game.
Telling you, Bucks got it, bro.
Nah, bro, they
They
finna
don't.
choke. They
Put
finna
five on
choke.
it. Put five on it.
What's $5 on?
Oh, he a big baller, bro. Yeah, Jacob, talk your talk. Put 1,000 on it. That's you, right?
Send me my 10, bro.
That's
Okay,
you,
but
bro.
also
Send me
I'm
my
a
10,
college
bro.
student.
Yo, keep talking about this 10. I'm gonna kick your ankle, bro.
I'm a
I asked twice.
I'm
You
a
didn't.
college
You said it
student.
earlier,
Y'all got
and
a
then
job.
you talk about it last night, bro. You know what I
Yeah,
get.
I've asked twice.
When you get no. You asked earlier this show, and then you
And I
asked
asked yesterday
yesterday, and then the day
twice.
before on Saturday when he won.
I said, what did I say? I said I told you. I wasn't even talking about no bread.
Mm,
Oh,
sound good. You know when we get paid the same time, bro. Why you doing me like that, bro?
I mean, you talking about some pizza. I'm talking about some $10.
I'm talking about some. I got True Blue. That's what I'm talking about. I swear.
I still haven't checked. I probably got like 50 in there.
Throw it on some pizza.
As
Real
fuck some
talk, you
pizza.
really could get whatever food for this nice Dunkin' with that bread.
I just got some. I had some pizza rolls.
Fat ass dude.
We saw.
That's
Crunchy
not.
ass pizza
You
roll.
talk about ordering a whole pizza.
You probably got combination pizza rolls too,
No, it was just a regular pizza rolls.
like pepperoni.
I think it had meat.
Regular pizza
You
rolls.
think it had meat, so it was combination. Yo,
No wait.
nah. All right, y'all. We finna end this pod. This dude blowing me. Talking about some. It wasn't combination. It
What
had meat in it though.
they all taste the same for real. Besides the supreme ones.
That's what big boys
You be
say.
getting supreme pizza rolls,
No,
bro?
I don't get it. I'm just saying I've had them
I
before.
don't get. No, that's
Bro,
not
this
me.
is what you do.
That's not me. That's not me.
Hey, that you did something. You like, nah, I didn't get it. But like,
Bro. But I tasted them before and I liked them though.
But that don't mean I buy them, bro. I've just had them
You
before.
didn't buy the pizza rolls you got right now.
You don't know
get
what I
back
done
to
bought, little
Exactly. I
nigga.
just put you in a box, nigga.
You don't know what I done bought, little nigga.
Jake, if you want to get boxed up in UFC, hey, comment in
But
the comment section if we have anybody comment in the comment
wait,
section if y'all want to see me boom, bro, in UFC.
should we play tomorrow?
Yo,
comment in my
Jacob, reroll that 10 in the
comment in my
UFC.
head.
Reroll that UFC. Reroll that brand in the
No,
UFC.
no.
Josh, I boomed, bro, 5 times in a row. Just straight
Wait,
first round KO.
should we play tomorrow, or should
You don't want none either, bro. You look like the type to do this.
I don't play UFC. I
All
play
right, this you definitely would start doing that.
I play Black Ops 6,
Fella bad
That
dude.
has
Marvel
nothing to do with UFC.
Marvel Rivals,
I didn't
Fortnite,
even know you had a system. Last
College
time I
football.
checked, you didn't have a system.
What do you nigga?
He got a PS5
I bought a
before Switch
PS5 over the
started.
summer.
I did not peep. You
I
should have.
told
So
we've been through this.
I'll be forgetting, bro. I got my own
all the
life to
way
live,
through it.
bro. I got to get my girl a PS5. I got to get her a car. I got to get her a ring. I got to get her. You know what I'm saying?
You got to get your girl a PS5. What the?
No,
Oh,
I'm just talking. Like I'm just saying,
Oh
like
wait,
if
how
we
long have y'all been dating for?
like 5 months.
That was
ew,
back
it's
then.
been that long, bro. When was November?
How
Wait, was
long?
it
Did you take her out like
October?
August?
That wasn't August.
Jacob,
It was.
how long
It
has it been for
wasn't.
you? 3, 4?
You don't know? I definitely know. I know
It
mine at
wasn't.
least.
It was October.
I'm telling your
Nah,
girl, I'm
it
Yeah,
finna
was
send her
September.
this, bro.
yours
It
is
was
I'm
September.
September.
finna
Yours is
send her
September.
It was
this.
September.
She
Yours is
finna beat
September.
your ass.
So what is that?
Sound good. Sound
October,
good. She
November.
gonna text you. You don't know her anniversary date?
What is that? 3? 3 months?
Somewhat. Not
Almost.
yet.
September
Yeah,
was not
close.
3 months ago.
9, 10, 11, 12. After like these couple of days, it's going to be 3 months.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 4 months.
3, bro, September? It was the end of September.
Uh
We have to be rage, but come
no,
on.
I thought it was early. I just assumed it would be early in the month, bro.
Yeah, me and my girl,
Dude,
we've been dating for like
shut
2
up.
years.
Snow
3
bunny ass nigga.
weeks.
He's single
We're
and
not
ready
even
to dangle,
together no
y'all.
more. Bro, that bitch was talking stupid on TikTok.
Bro, oh, you saw
I was
that?
in her I
I
was
saw
in
you
her comments.
commented.
I was in her comments frying her shit. She started
Oh,
deleting shit, bro.
oh my
What?
god, bro.
Bro. I called her a little whore, all type
Hold
of
on, let
shit,
me
bro.
end it. Let me end this podcast, bro. That's crazy. Before we name
Bro,
drop something nasty.
nah,
I don't even know her name,
it was
bro.
What?
wild, bro.
Wait, end it real quick.
Hold on.
End it
Yeah,
real quick.
Appreciate
it.
y'all watching. Appreciate y'all watching. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one. We're gonna see what's what whenever we get back on here. We couldn't tell you. I ain't even gonna lie.
Tomorrow.
Yo, ugly ass. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We'll catch y'all. Y'all be smooth. Have a good one. And without further, nah, just play.